Welcome and happy Christmas. So many of us are experiencing a different Christmas to the one we might have expected or wanted or would normally have. And after the year like 2020 that we have just had, does it not make some sense that Christmas this year is different? Something a little or a lot different. So, whatever kind of Christmas you're having, here's wishing you the very, very, very best, one way or another, of all the gifts, the shifts, the changes, the strange upheavals, and the lightness of chaos. Thank you to a dear friend of mine, Callie, for that beautiful phrase, the lightness of chaos, the lightness that can generate new realities, that can allow and make space for the previously impossible to suddenly become normal, the beauty that can arise in chaos. Although we hear and we see the darkness that can come from chaos, there is also a lightness that can come from chaos. And chaos can make way for the previously impossible to suddenly appear. And it is a time of great creative potential, where new futures are being born that we could not have imagined. From where we are sat, we could not foresee, predict, or have concocted from our mind's eye. And the words this Christmas are very much the three words that keep repeating all the way through December, all the way through this season of extraordinary gifts are symbiosis, synergy, and sovereignty. So we're going to see what the message, because I'm feeling there's a message from the guides that wants to come through. So while I'm preparing, I suggest that you take a moment just to do the same, to bring attention inwards, to empower the inner listener by bringing the awareness to how we feel in our bodies while we're listening, and noticing the resonance, the vibrations that take place in our bodies while we receive this transmission. Where a message is not just the words, it's full of energy, full of packets, full of packages and gifts. So, beloveds, we sit here with you today, gathered round your tables, filling empty spaces, being the company you might otherwise keep. We are with you. We are what fills these spaces around your Christmas table. So you cannot see us, so you might not know we're here, but we are, keeping company, being the love that surrounds you, bringing the lightness that can inspire and lift you, bearing the presence. And if you would take a moment in your day to drop lightly, joyfully, and without preconceptions into a state of being present. We can come closer. We can touch you with our gifts, with our loving presence, the gift we bring. This is the invitation. Just to know, be open. Open to the possibility that perhaps we are here. And for each of you, that will mean something different. Let the we, who we are, be empty, be open. Each of you have a loving entourage of light, overlighting your journey, your progress. And this loving entourage of light, unconditionally loving beings who surround you, who work with you, who guide, point, nudge, and intervene where able, wherever we have permission from you to do so. We are here. Many years ago, there was a profound soul arriving in your planet to be part of humanity's story, like a drip of light, golden, pure, untouched by humanity's stories. To begin the journey of growing to fullness as a man who walked in the path of God. A man, a woman, and a child. many children. The Christ story is falling away in some ways and being replaced by the new story birthing in the hearts and consciousnesses of humankind. The wholeness that has been perhaps missing from humanity's story, and even from the Christ stories that have been told for a while now. This wholeness is birthing in the consciousness of humanity now. The full picture. Not God or goddess, not one or the other, but God and goddess, man and woman, and the synergy in the sacred alchemy that gives rise to the birth of the divine child, which is creation. This sacred alchemy is returning. In right relationship within each and every one of you, in due course, in right timing, not all at the same time. But it is here now. This is a time where humanity flowers from the seeds, the seed that was planted with the coming of Christ 2,000 years ago. One seed in a vast picture, bigger than Christ's stories, bigger than what happened 2,000 years ago, and bigger even than what is happening in the year 2020. But there is, in this eye of the needle time, a flowering of Christ consciousness within humanity's consciousness. And you each are petals in this flower. Allow the world to be different. For when normality opens up a little, tremendous change can take place. Those who hold you in grace are with you now. We invite you to allow yourself to be touched, helped, embraced, and surrounded by the love that enfolds you and those who sit with you today of all days. Whatever you believe, we invite you to open your heart to the possibility that today love sits with you, close enough to touch, for we are here. Your beloved entourages of light. We are here. Closer than ever. In this silence, let the resonances of joy, peace, hope, opulent hope, and grace compassion, kindness, and love. sound within you, within all of us, all of life, all that is. As the notes they are in the harmony of consciousness singing itself home. We invite you to bathe for a moment longer in this silence. And as you open your eyes and get ready to carry on your day, we invite you to take that silence with you, to touch it now and again. Thank you. Thank you for sitting. Thank you for being here with us.